Conspiracy theories. The very phrase conjures up images of wild speculation, unbelievable claims, and shadowy figures pulling the strings behind closed doors. But what if I told you that some of the most insane conspiracy theories have turned out to be shockingly true? Welcome to our deep dive into the world of conspiracies that moved from the realm of fiction into cold, hard facts. Truth is stranger than fiction, they say. And today, we're going to prove just that. Get ready as we uncover the truth behind some of the most infamous conspiracy theories that, against all odds, turned out to be true. Grab your tinfoil hats, because this journey is about to get wild. The CIA's MKUltra program. The CIA's MKUltra program, once dismissed as a mere conspiracy theory, is a chilling example of government overreach and unethical experimentation. Launched in the 1950s, MKUltra aimed to develop mind control techniques that could be used in interrogations and covert operations during the Cold War. The program involved a wide range of experiments on unwitting subjects, often without their knowledge or consent. These included the use of hallucinogenic drugs like LSD, hypnosis, sensory deprivation, and psychological torture. For years, rumors of these bizarre experiments circulated, but the full extent of the program wasn't confirmed until the 1970s. Declassified documents revealed the shocking details of MKUltra, leading to public outrage, congressional hearings, and numerous lawsuits against the CIA. The exposure of MKUltra forced the US government to acknowledge the severe ethical violations committed by its own intelligence agency. It stands as a stark reminder of the potential for abuse of power and the importance of oversight and transparency in government operations. The MKUltra scandal also highlighted the danger of unchecked experimentation on human subjects and remains a cautionary tale about the dark side of scientific research. The Tuskegee Syphilis Study. Next up is the Tuskegee Syphilis Study, a dark chapter in American medical history. The Tuskegee Syphilis Study is one of the most notorious examples of medical malpractice in American history. Conducted by the U.S. Public Health Service from 1932 to 1972, this study involved 600 African American men from Tuskegee, Alabama, 399 of whom were infected with syphilis. The men were misled into believing they were receiving free medical care for bad blood, a term used to describe various ailments. However, the true purpose of the study was to observe the natural progression of untreated syphilis. Despite the discovery of penicillin as an effective treatment for syphilis in the 1940s, the participants were deliberately denied access to the drug. Instead, they were subjected to painful spinal taps and other diagnostic procedures without the promise of actual care. The study continued for decades until a whistleblower, outraged by the unethical practices, exposed the truth to the media in 1972. The resulting public outcry led to the termination of the study and prompted significant reforms in medical ethics, including the requirement of informed consent and the establishment of institutional review boards, IRBs, to protect human subjects in research. Operation Mockingbird. Our third confirmed conspiracy theory is Operation Mockingbird. Imagine a world where the news you read and the stories you hear are manipulated by a secret government agenda. Operation Mockingbird is a startling example of how government agencies can manipulate the media. Initiated during the Cold War, this covert CIA operation involved recruiting journalists from major news organizations to act as spies and propagandists. The goal was to influence public opinion and gather intelligence by planting stories and shaping media narratives. For years, suspicions about the CIA's involvement in media manipulation circulated, but it wasn't until the 1970s, when declassified documents emerged, that the full extent of Operation Mockingbird was revealed. These documents confirmed that the CIA had indeed used journalists as covert operatives to advance its agenda, undermining the independence and integrity of the press. The exposure of Operation Mockingbird led to a significant erosion of public trust in the media and highlighted the potential for abuse of power when governments seek to control information. Watergate Scandal. The Watergate Scandal is a landmark in American political history and a quintessential example of how investigative journalism can reveal hidden truths. The scandal began with a seemingly minor event, a break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate office complex in Washington, D.C. What initially appeared to be a simple burglary soon unraveled into a massive political scandal. Journalists, notably Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein of the Washington Post, delved into the story and uncovered a far-reaching conspiracy involving the Nixon administration. Their investigation revealed a pattern of illegal activities, including wiretapping and espionage against political opponents, orchestrated by high-level officials in the White House. The scandal's exposure led to widespread public outrage and congressional hearings, ultimately culminating in President Richard Nixon's resignation in 1974. Nixon's resignation marked the first time in U.S. history that a sitting president had stepped down from office under the threat of impeachment. Watergate remains a powerful testament to the role of investigative journalism in holding those in power accountable and uncovering even the most well-concealed truths. The Iran-Contra affair. Lastly, let's discuss the Iran-Contra affair, a conspiracy that seemed too wild to be true, yet was entirely real. During the 1980s, it was revealed that the Reagan administration had secretly engaged in a covert operation that involved selling arms to Iran, a country considered an enemy of the United States. The funds from these arms sales were then diverted to support the Contras, a rebel group fighting against the Sandinista government in Nicaragua, which was Marxist-leaning. This operation was intended to circumvent U.S. laws that prohibited aid to the Contras and to negotiate with Iran, which was under an arms embargo. The scandal first came to light through investigative reports and eventually led to a full-blown political crisis. The complex web of illegal activities involved high-ranking government officials, leading to several convictions and convictions of others in the administration. The Iran-Contra affair underscored the extent to which government officials were willing to bend or break laws to achieve their objectives. It remains a profound example of how real-life political intrigue can be as convoluted and dramatic as any fiction. At the end of the video, we have it: 5 insane conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. While it's easy to dismiss conspiracy theories as mere paranoia, these stories prove that sometimes they're grounded in reality. So, what do you think? Could there be other conspiracies out there just waiting to be uncovered? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of conspiracies, history, and untold truths. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the truth really is stranger than fiction.